She's kind of rough around the edges, I guess is the way to say it.
Oh, I will say this. I will never do a short film to exploit her. Like, I'm not that kind of a creep. At least not towards her, because she could literally kill me.
Yeah, I mean, if I told her to.
I feel like you wouldn't tell her not to, depending on what I did. The worst I would do as the mask is like maskify her, like put her like in a dress like he did with Cameron Diaz.
Right.
And maybe comment on it. Which I will say this, I'd be very cartoon focused. Like if I did it, I'm sure she's attractive. Most women you know are for no reason.
Yeah.
But just turn her, put her in like a nice dress that does not fit her at all. Like okay, not in terms of like size. God forbid. I mean like personality. Like a doll dress, like something like from the 50s.
No, she's like wearing a sundress.
Yeah, just turn her into one of those, and then like look at the camera. Hello, She put the fucking handgun right in my nose.
The fuck did you say to me?
She just looks at me, change me back. My powers don't work like that. Change me back. Okay.
Ah, my little top knot's all wiggly.
I would love the mask. I would love to have it, just because I know I wouldn't get to retain any power. Like he would just go.
Right. If anything,
I would just
I wish I could
go.
have Persona from the Persona series. That'd be fucking cool as shit. Granted, it's usually fucked up the way you get a Persona, but I don't give a fuck. It'd still be cool. I am playing some Monster Hunter World. Basically, just trying to beat the game with the dual blades, because at this point I'm bored. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of luck. That's for damn sure.
Especially against very block-heavy people.
Yeah, there's not many, thankfully.
But I can't wait for the comments on that video of me having the mask and go like, wow, you really like nailed what I thought you would be with the mask. How'd you do that? I've dreamt of this short film for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
One of the first what-if things I ever thought of was, what if I got the mask from the mask? This is literally one of my bucket list things, and if I was to assemble the Dragon Balls, or I guess unite them. No, you can assemble things that are still apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Avengers is fucking assemble. But if I was to assemble the Dragon Balls, I wouldn't solve world hunger, I wouldn't have peace on Earth, I wouldn't have all of us become some weird shade of gray with our skin. I would 100% get the actual mask. If humanity has a problem with it, don't let me get the mask. Don't let me get the balls. Very simple.
Or
I stood my ground and I've made my...
I could assemble the Dragon Balls and wish that the mask never existed.
But if I...
And be a dick to you.
But if I wish for it to exist, then...
No, if I wish for it to not exist, you would have no knowledge of it, because it never existed.
You're right! Son of a bitch! Well, then there is a backup. I have backup fuck the world wishes. A genie with a lamp. Dude, I love my loophole. I love it, because I thought of it when I was like 5.
You can't wish for more genies. Okay. I wish for more wishes. You can't wish for more wishes. Okay. I wish for 3 more genies.
No, what I would do is, because here's the thing, I'm still a nice person. So I would have the first wish be my whatever wish. I want 1,000 corn dogs. I want the Yankees to win for once, whatever. then I would wish for a second lamp. Then the third wish would be to set the genie free. Although the only way this has a hole in it is if it's like Fairly Odd Parents and they have to bring something from somewhere, which means I would eventually run out of the genies in the world. But if it's like Aladdin, he can make shit come out of thin air, which means every genie I wish for is either from somewhere else or just born that minute, and they still have to follow the rules of a genie, then I'm perfectly fine. I'm freeing genies as I go. Granted, then I could probably cause an apocalypse of genies because the whole, you know, phenomenal cosmic power.
Right.
Itty bitty leaving space. Which, fuck you, itty bitty leaving space. I played the DVD game with Iago. That shit is a fucking 12-floor mansion. Itty bitty living space. You're not the fucking thing from, whatever that genie. Oh, it's just Genie, isn't it? I Dream of Genie. With the 50 show where she's wearing pink.
Yeah.
She's like, you Rain Master?
I swear, doesn't that guy like work for NASA or something?
Yeah, he's like a pilot.
I don't remember a lot of TV shows.
He pretty much does work for he pretty much does work for NASA because they had that Robot Chicken episode where he fucking got drunk.
It's a giant butt.
I would like to see what my selfish wishes would be, because I've been preparing to meet a genie for years. So I know the Animaniacs trick. I want 10 million bucks. You're not gonna hit me with deer. I would turn into a human calculator. I want 25 million U.S. unmarked bills or whatever the fuck you legally can get. You know what? It's not really selfish, but it's a stupid reason. I want the Library of Alexandria restored because I want to know what all the hubbub was about. What was so important in these books? Not to preserve knowledge, not to, you know, figure out history. I just want to know what all the fucking hubbub is about. Knowing what all the hubbub is about is a very understandable cause. And it's just a fun thing to say. I want to know what all the hubbub's about. We were driving one day, me and my family, and we saw a fucking a turkey crossing the road. I'm talking crossing like it was looking left and right, crossing the damn road.
That's fucking hilarious. I wish I would have seen something like that.
My mom was like, "What the fuck is that for?" And I was like, "Well, he wants to know what all the hubbub's about. Everyone's talking about what happens when a chicken does it."
The sad thing about that joke is when you realize that it's an allegory for death. I think the weirdest thing I've ever seen while I was driving around with my dad is, we were just driving around one day, and a tumbleweed blew across the road. And when you think about it, that shouldn't happen, because we live in fucking Hawaii. It's never dry here.
At the end of the road with a gun. What do we do? What do we? How do we challenge this?
It was just a fucking... It was the weirdest day. And it wasn't a small tumbleweed, it was a fucking huge one.
It took me way too long to understand. Oh my god, it tumbles and it's made of weed!
Really?
I don't know how long it took me. Like,
That's
I think I always know it, but I never, like...
You never put it together?
Yeah, like, just to say it for closure. I think today is the first time I've done it. Actually. But today's the first day I was like, oh yeah, tumbling weed. Which, I thought of a cool Fallout creature. I have no idea where it would be, because I don't know where turtles are most... Okay, tortoises, actually, are most prominent in the United States.
They aren't.
It would be a baby... Oh, it gotta be somewhere there's a baby tortoise. I mean, it could just be an exotic pet. Anyway, someone threw away their exotic tortoise. They flushed it. And so it gathered in a sewer with nothing but radioactive water. Very long story short, there's an entire town that's on the back of a giant rat tortoise. I was going to say a whole commonwealth, but I couldn't pick one, so... There's one town, I want to say like the size of Megaton, that's just on the back of a big fucking tortoise. Which I corrected myself mid-sentence because I knew I was going to say turtle. You're going to be like, you mean tortoise?
No.
A tortoise would be more fitting, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah,
turtles...
but the story goes that the world is on the back of a giant sea turtle.
Well, was that belief written, or the person who wrote, did he know that turtles are usually finned, not...
Yeah.
Oh. So, wait, are there turtles that have legs?
Yes.
Snapping turtles.
Yes.
I know them. Okay. Well, then it's on the back. It's on the back of a shell fucker.
Yay! Fucking up the chicken.
You know, I could make it. It's on the back of a very, very large crab, and it's the Mirelurk god. There's Mirelurk Queen, Mirelurk King.
For some reason, I feel like a Mirelurk god would look like something from the Hive from Destiny.
Oh God. Oh fuck! I'm Hammond.
Oh shit! What? Oh, what'd you say?
I'm Hammond right now, so I gotta learn how to Hammond. Wait, I'm playing free for all. Why am I Hammond? Oh wait, I'm getting down his ball physics. Oh wait. I killed someone.
His ball
by just
physics.
Using my weight. His momentum. I don't know.
So if you with Hammond, you can actually build up speed, launch yourself into the air, and then if you press, like, I forget what button it was, but you can slam down and do quite a bit of damage. And it's
that's not the button. Not the button.
It's an AOE damage too. So, oh fuck me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being Hammond. I'm gonna stop being fucking Hammond. I don't know why it was Hammond.
Because
Blackheart, Reinhardt.
Yes! Ah, damn it! I did the anime thing with the dual blades, but like I got hit immediately after.
I want to know the song that like memers would play with that.
Oh, that's a good question.
I know there's some like, okay, I know it's probably the opening song. It's definitely not Attack on Titan. That moves way too fast for Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
I would attribute more using the sword and shield to Attack on Titan.
I think with the dual blades, just any of the battle music from Attack on Titan.
Although maybe some initial
Damn it
would fit. Not fucking what's it called? Not a. Oh my god.
Deja Vu.
The most. Yeah, not Deja Vu. Although I would probably play Deja Vu with the hammer rolling attack.
Which one? The spin attack or the jump spin?
Okay, it depends. Okay, you have to have two hammer guys. So one of them would be. Oh god. Okay, I can't plan it properly because I'm fucking fighting a bitch ass Farah. Bitch! Oh, come here, you hoe! You hoe! No! I almost had her. Fuck! I hate Farah so much.
Yeah, they can get
Farah
fucking
is like,
annoying.
What if birds acted like cats? That's exactly what Farah is. What if birds knew how much of an asshole they were being? It's like, nope, I'm just gonna sit up here. You can't get me.
You can't get me, bitch. Fucking hate Farahs. They're annoying.
I fucking hate.
The only thing more annoying than a Farah is a ground Farah.
I just realized the perfect meme. If you're fighting a Farah that's just sitting in the air, get the fuck down from there! But, I lost my fucking place. We were talking to the TX, me and Will were talking to TX, and we were joking about, like, maybe we should get merch. And I thought of an actually good idea. It's a callback to the first joke Widow ever told. Okay, not joke. I just use it as a joke, much to his annoyance.
Right.
But it's a black shirt, pitch black, with the hourglass, whatever the widows have on their asses, thorax. Sorry.
Right.
But it's that logo, and under it just says, "Boys can be widows too." Because when I first met Widow, I was like, Black Widows are girls, right? It's like, there's male ones. And one of my favorite jokes ever, because it's a callback to a show I had only then started watching, was, that's like a spider version of the Monarch from Venture Brothers. Where it's like, feel the venomous bite of the Black Widow! Aren't those boys? There's male ones! Google it! You know you're a shitty villain if you have to yell Google it for your theme.
Yeah.
I don't think he yells Google it, but I think Monarch does the equivalent of like, I think he calls them uneducated, which I'm so happy there's another season of that coming.
There's been seasons of it, like, consistently.
I haven't seen any. About time, Jesus. This is the first game I was able to get in the top 4. I'm second place, but still, fucking hell. But it's just that, and we're just like, fucking stop it. And PX was like, no, actually, Widow, that's a good idea. I can call my guys through. I would probably want my logo, various quotes of mine. I do know that I want, and I have to put it into my channel, which I don't like because it's kind of advised by YouTubers, don't make your own jokes, like don't make your own running gags. But there's something I used to say so much, I miss it, but it's concentrated awesomeness. I used to say that to Josh all the time. Like, fucking all the cool GTA shit that we've done and you've been there for, even funny shit, like when you topple down the hill and I'm like, are you in the red car? I would turn into this frat dude and be like, oh my god, that's fucking concentrated awesomeness right there.
I need a t-shirt that says bicycular.
There's a lot of ideas
That's
for
what I
t-shirts
need
that
in my life.
It's just wording. It's going to cost a lot less than putting a picture on there.
Or
and then there's the animal hats we have to make.
Bike. Bike needs to be a shirt. Just like a dictionary entry, bike, and then like what it is.
Have Nuche needs to be a shirt to confuse grandparents for years to come. The fuck is this Have Nuche shit? Are you one of those Muslims? By the way, is that a giggle on your part?
That was the fucking weirdest pronunciation of that.
Oh, do you think that's weird? So you know the old lady voice in Fallout 4, the chick who doesn't like the pirate, the congressional robot voice. She has that voice. It's this very Carrie Fisher sounding kind of voice.
Yeah.
So I was talking like it. And I decided to just let the words flow. And this is me saying this. I really need to learn to stop talking. Because I have no idea what I said. Like, I know what I said, I just don't know why it came up. It started off normal, because most of the women who have those voices are in command of other people. So they fucking... It started off normal. So, because usually those women characters that have that voice are in command of other people. So it's always like, get those dumbasses! It's always some voice like that. This is exactly what I said. Get those dumbasses out of my cabbage patch! I just sat there, fucking... If you were to look at my face, I'm having a stroke, because I have to make my lip do this old lady bit. So, have you ever seen a video by LA Beast?
No.
Oh, dude. Okay, he does have what you would think is oh my god, what's wrong with humanity? But he's, he doesn't clickbait his videos. Okay, he's a lot like Nice Sauce or whatever. He eats stuff that's not food.
Huh?
There's a YouTuber who eats stuff that's not food, like, oh, I'm gonna eat dish soap, I'm gonna eat a light bulb, a cactus, shit like that. Because, you know, they can. But
Wait, LAB's, I think I've seen one thing. Isn't he the guy that put his hand in the fucking sulfuric acid?
I don't think so. He usually eats stuff.
I swear he did. Let me look it up. I think he might have been the guy who put his hand in fucking acid.
But
Like
the best part about him is that he's from LA. Okay, I will say he qualifies as slightly impaired because he has these ideas, but he always sticks with it. He's never, like, I don't think he's ever given up. The only time he gave up was when he ate a cactus, and that's because he ate 2, and he spit out the last 1% of the second one. So he ate 1 and 99% cacti. But the whole thing is that he's from LA, so he's like, you know, a total frat dude. And so he goes above and beyond. You know those Carolina Reaper tortilla chips?
Yeah. So LAB's did do that.
There is one thing he had to give up on because it was just too dangerous, and it was too hard to do. And I will say, your inner mom's gonna come out. What are you doing that for? Don't do that. No, do that. No. But it just gets worse and worse. But you know what? He stuck with it as long as he possibly could. He snorted light stick fluid up his nose so that he could force it into his tear ducts to cry glowing tears. He gave up halfway through because his nose was burning.
No shit! Oh my god!
He does expect most of the bad things. Like, he's aware of what could go wrong. He just doesn't really care. And considers himself, you know, not a pussy. Because, you know those Carolina tortilla chips I just told you about? Carolina Reaper?
Yeah.
They're like the hottest tortilla chip you can ever eat.
Yeah.
They're individually wrapped because they're so hot. It's not advised to even think of eating one. He ate 4 in a row with the milk right next to him, and he never drank the milk. And the reason is, like, now, you're advised to not eat, and he has, like, this Sean William Scott LA voice that I actually want to hire him to do voice work. Like, if we ever do, like, a shooter, I want him to play most of the soldier, because he has this very good tough guy voice.
Right.
Like, he sounds like Chris Hemsworth looks.
Okay.
And the best part is, to quote Elvis the Alien, he has this intro that's his face looking up like a moron going, "Have a good day." Which is weird, because you're going to watch a grown man eat something so nasty he eventually vomits. Your day's pretty fucking ruined. What? Oh, what was the challenge where it's like, oh, fucking have sex while listening to Monster Mash? No, fuck that. Have sex while watching LA Beast. He ate 5 light bulbs.
It's ridiculous.
And okay, not best thing, I don't like that he's in pain, but, like, the entertaining part is he does feel pain. Like, he'll go like, ah! Like, because the glass slipped up and, like, got him in the roof of his mouth. And he just keeps going. He has this weird thing that I wish you could see, where if he's really struggling, if he's really in pain, if he's really grossed out, he'll just start doing the robot. He'll just start moving his hands, and then do the broken elbow part, where you just let your arm dangle. So imagine you're watching a grown man with a goatee and long hair, with a baseball cap and a hoodie, eat a raw fish, all of it. He ate all of a raw fish, all of it, and in the middle of it, just start doing the robot.
What kind of raw fish?
I don't know. Probably it looked like a normal fish, so probably like not a trout. I don't know fish. I'm the wrong person to ask, but he ate the guts, the eyeball. The eyeball was the most manly part. He was like, all right, eyeball. And just, like an apple, just bit into the head and tore out the chunk with the eye in it. And he just starts heaving and retching, and he just
fish eye is a delicacy in some places.
Yeah, but it just looked cool.
I know.
A raw, recently caught fish and just bites the head like an apple core.
I'm just saying.
In the eye. Oh God. It's so like I don't if you're easily queasy, I don't advise watching this shit. But he always takes it up a notch. It's not enough to eat one light bulb. I'm gonna eat 5. By the way, I think his channel didn't start, but the thing that made him like kind of popular because when he was younger, obviously he doesn't have a house of his own. So he used to do this at his parents' house, and his dad came in and he did a video where he's like, "My dad just talked to me, had a heart-to-heart, and he said if he catches me doing one more of these challenge videos, then he's gonna kick me out of the house." So here's his response to that: "Son, you're doing too many weird YouTube videos where you eat weird shit in my house. I don't want you doing it again." He went to his dad's car with an Epicap bottle and Pepsi, and down, you know those little vials of Epicap, whatever? You know, the vomit juice?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a drug that induces, it's laxative for the mouth.
Ah.
You will vomit if you drink Epicap. I don't know how to pronounce it, but you will vomit. It's like 99%. Like, the only reason you wouldn't is because nothing works for you. If I hype it up.
Right.
But you're guaranteed to vomit. It's super lax for the throat. So he downed like a small beaker, like what you would get sand in if you bought a science kit.
Oh, so
like
a little
3-inch,
little tiny
like
vial.
Yeah, he downed an entire vial of it, and then downed an entire liter of Pepsi while sitting in his dad's car.
That's fucked up.
It is, but that's so fucking like LA jock. Like Jimmy would cheer that shit. Like, fuck yeah, fuck him. It's the 90s. We can just buy a tattoo parlor with this. Like, God, I fucking love LA Beats. Like, I gotta start watching his videos. I've only watched the things that the Alien covered. But he hasn't died yet.
Oh,
he hasn't died yet.
Send you something.
He's eaten 5 light bulbs, 4 Carolina tortilla chips. This is one. You know how eggs are kind of gross? To just crack one open and just drink it, swallow that one yolk.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's people who Bruce Lee it and like drink like 3 of them, but still, like the consistency's kind of gross. Imagine downing 100, and not one at a time, because that'd be crazy. He gets all of the glasses in his house that equal a liter, which amounts to 10, and he fills them with eggs. He downs 100 raw eggs, and Kamehameha's yellow out of his mouth.
Gross.
That's like the grossest part is that he's vomiting.
Ugh.
But he considers it, okay, I guess it's a challenge success because he's able to do all of it before he vomits. Although I think he just says challenge because how else do you excuse this to yourself? How else do you sleep at night knowing? And here's one thing, he's a huge fan of Pepsi Clear.
Crystal Pepsi?
Huge. Yeah, Crystal Pepsi, yeah. So one day he drank a 20-year-old bottle of it.
Oh, God.
It was so gross, you could see, okay, it wasn't clear no more. It was like a tinge of yellow.
Oh.
It was like tap water from Arizona.
Oh. Speaking of Crystal
downed
Pepsi,
the whole thing.
Remember when they brought that back for a little bit and then it just disappeared?
Yeah, that was back when he did videos. That might be why it disappeared. Too many people were trying to buy Crystal Pepsi to store it for 20 years. He takes everything to the extreme. Like, you gotta respect but he's as extreme as Japan is weird. I'm willing to make that bet. Because here's how he drinks alcohol. Through the nose.
That's fair enough. No, everybody knows if you want to get drunk fast, you butt chug. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but butt chugging's gross.
And
he ate maggot cheese.
That's not extreme. I've eaten maggot cheese.
Well, you have? Okay, so here's my question. Is it like the product of maggots, or is it just a cheese that attracts maggots?
It's a fermented cheese that they add maggots to give it a certain consistency and taste. It's a French cheese.
He doesn't like eating live things, and you can see he starts having a seizure halfway through. He just grabs. He has such a reaction. He can't do his little robot dance, which. So when I was watching Elvis the Alien doing like a montage of certain clips, and he got to the mac and cheese, I started cheering like, "Do your dance! Do the robot!" My thinking is the robot is one of the few dances you can do sitting down, and it requires focus, but it's easy to do. That way, it's enough of a distraction from the fact that you have live things crawling in your stomach.
I guess.
Or a raw fish in your mouth, or glass going towards your asshole, or 20-year-old Pepsi in your system. It's just the only way that you can, okay, just do the robot. Just do the robot. And you can see, like, in his face, like, he's like, just focus on the robot. Just focus on the robot. Just focus on the robot. I want to see him eat those living squids that they have in Japan or whatever.
It's octopus.
I want to see him eat he doesn't like living things, and I can imagine something trying to... Okay. Do all octopi have the teeth in the suction cups?
Yes.
Okay. So, does that mean if I eat the fucker and he's fighting back, he's going to cut my throat?
Yes. Well, it's more likely that it'll stick through to your throat, and you'll choke. Which is
how
why
am I supposed to eat him?
You're supposed to chew it very well.
Is there an emergency thing in case something goes wrong and he's just too good at fighting back? Like, is there like a doctor on scene at those restaurants?
Nope.
So I could die.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh. I want to try it, but I don't want to risk death.
You just gotta chew it good.
Yeah, but if I panic, I'm gonna start trying to, like, kill it with my teeth.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, I thought it was supposed to be live, like, until he hits the stomach.
No.
Well, what part do you eat first? His bulbous head part?
Yeah.
Okay, so your throat's supposed to look like the Kraken. Okay.
Kinda. I guess.
I mean, can the Heimlich help?
No.
Like, I don't want to...
Because it'll suction to your throat. So doing the Heimlich won't
some
really
way
help.
to get him out of there.
Wait for you to fall unconscious so he can take the squid out.
And what's the succession rate on that?
I don't know. I've never seen it happen.
Well, fuck. And so, the second he goes into my mouth, I'm supposed to start trying to kill him.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go for that. I thought the novelty was he's fighting the whole time. I mean, I'll bite his head and kill him instantly. Does he still wiggle because of the whole he's 80% nerves, like a snake's body after you cut off the head?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll still feel a little weirdness as I eat.
If you really want to do something like a fucking pissing contest food, you eat fugu.
What's fugu?
Poisonous blowfish.
Ah. If only you weren't an island, you know? Like, I feel like you guys would be just so more normal if you... Well, I mean, China... I don't know, China's nowhere near as weird as you guys.
Nope. Korea's pretty weird, and they're not an island.
Yeah, but they're... Wait, aren't they, like, connected by a little, like, land dick to the mainland, though?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn they were not well connected.
But they're fucking weird.
That's not as weird as Japan.
Pretty close. They also have cuddle cafes.
Is that what it's called? Wait, cuddle like as in, like spooning, or cuddle as in it's a fish that...
Like
cuddle.
spooning.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Unless, like,
You go there,
it's
and
like,
you
hey, all
pay a woman to spoon with you for a while, and that's it.
Well, I mean, if she's good at it, then...
But you know what Korea doesn't have that Japan has?
Good cartoons?
Cat cafes.
Cat cafes?
Yeah, it's a cafe where there's kittens, and you can play with them.
I want the same thing but for puppies.
Yeah, not a lot of people have dogs. More people have cats in Japan than dogs for some reason.
Well, and this is me just bullshitting
I think it's
here,
because it's
easier.
I think it's easier to care for a cat in Japan than it is to care for a dog.
I would say a cat's more of like an efficient pet.
I would say it's more of a lazy pet, because like you don't need to take a cat outside, but you kind of need to let a dog go outside. That, or at least that's my thinking.
Yeah. Which I think that's like the only real racist thing about me is that all Asians want things to be efficient, which isn't really wrong. Like
yeah,
80%
it's
of the
not. Like,
you guys' workplace system relies on efficiency. What are you doing? I'm just at home? No, work. We need more people to work.
yeah.
I will say this, if it wasn't for a lot of the American audience, I don't think... Okay, I know Japan likes anime shit more than America does, but I feel like mathematically, manga writers and shit wouldn't have done as well in the long run.
Nah. Manga authors get paid very well. Because,
Okay.
like, they don't have... Like, the volumes sell well here in America, but in Japan, it's the magazines that sell well. So, realistically speaking, a manga
society
artist...
needs manga writers to... Okay.
Yeah, but, like, just money-wise, if the volume issues of manga stopped selling, manga authors would still be getting paid really well, and they wouldn't have to work as often. Because whenever they make those volumes, they tend to change certain things that they didn't like in the magazine, like Shonen Jump and whatever.
Fuck! Son of a bitch! Epoch Sodialexium. So I rewatched the Brained Up episode with the chocolate cereal, and there's some new, okay, not a new part that makes me laugh. I always laugh this, but now I laugh more at this part than when he has his huge Abbott and Costello moment. He goes, if you say it, then I'm gonna say it, then you're gonna say, did you just say? But
Right.
it's when Goofball first shows up, and he's like, oh, I didn't see you there. Hello. Hi. Yeah. What do you want, Goofball? That makes me laugh way more now. Just because I've been there, you know?
Right.
I've been in a chat where there's like 4 of you talking at once, and the entire time I hear Josh going, Luke, Luke, Luke. Yeah! What? What is it, Josh?
Ah, son of a bitch.
I get legitimately annoyed when people like watch Red vs. Blue and they try to tell me like, oh Luke, you're so like Sarge, or you're like Rick. No, I am Church. I am 100% Church. I have been babysitting these morons for 5 years, and I really want it to stop. You have no idea how stupid the group used to be, just as a whole. Like in Minecraft, like I would come back and be like, okay, you guys dig that hole? What hole? Well, we dug a hole. I need you to dig the I'll do it. I'm just way better at sniping than Church is. You know something that terrifies me? I know you don't remember / like much of the show, but I know you saw this part. You know how Wash is like a badass against the Reds and Blues?
Yeah.
He was the worst freelancer. That terrifies me. That's the same logic as how the Predator from Predator is. That's just how they are. They're just that strong and that good at hunting. There's nothing special about that Predator.
Mm-hmm. There's a new Predator movie coming out where there's apparently a super Yautja, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
Dude. Fucking dude. First of all, it's like 9 to 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I know.
It's big for a Yautja. Which
and
I like the fact that
it's
this movie
more muscular.
Like, it's muscular. I don't think it needs armor. It looks naked in the shot of the trailer I saw, which just makes me laugh because I know for a fact they're not going to do the whole Alien vs. Predator of, hey, you're a human and I'm a Yautja. You're an honorary hunter now. Please help me kill this. Which that's what that amounts to, right? If you really pay attention, that's not a brave ceremony of him respecting her. That's just him going, okay, shit, I don't have any of my guns. You come here. You think that Yautja's friends tease him? You recruited a human. It was a lot of xenomorphs. Fuck you.
Well,
they were alien xenomorphs. Fuck you.
Well, Yautja do recruit people if they respect them.
I know. I'm slightly kidding. I know in lore he did respect her as a fighter, but if you were to look at it with like, you know, the same glasses you need to say, oh, Marty McFly went back in time to fuck his mom, then the Yautja panicked and just found the closest body next to him. Just, okay, guys, we're a team of 3 predators. We can take on a few xenomorphs. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, shit! Shit! All I have is my arm claw. Shit! I wonder, like, I would like to see, like, Yautja life, you know? Like, there was a shot, I never saw the movie, I'm gonna watch it at some point in my life, but there's a shot of a Halo cartoon movie where it shows the lunchroom of the UNSC.
Right.
And ODST don't sit with Spartans. I would love to see that with Yautja, you know? Like, they sit down, one of them's like, hey guys, can I sit here? And they fucking put, like, their explosive arm pack thing on there. Sorry, that seat's taken. For people who can kill more than 4 Marines. Sorry, that seat's taken. Why don't you ask your girlfriend from Earth? She was helping me stave off xenomorphs. Where the fuck were you guys? Oh, watching and laughing. Oh, God. And then you got this big-ass Debo motherfucker, this fucking Predator. Just this big, tall... It's like the Dolph Lundgren of Predators. It's just this 9-foot-tall, fucking perfect specimen monster fuck. What the fuck is this? By the way, God forbid a fucking facehugger finds that now.
Oh,
holy shit.
Fuck, I don't even want to think about that.
An alien predator already is bad. This is supposed to be a super predator.
The term is Predalien.
Fine, Predalien. But a Predalien's already pretty bad. But by the way, I didn't know the trailer was going to have the super predator, and the first trailer I saw didn't even show the normal predator.
Yeah.
It just showed his mask.
Yep.
So the way I had it spoiled for me was I went to the theater, and there's a big poster for Predator, and it shows this giant mutated hand holding a Predator skull and spine. And I was thinking to myself, oh, that must be a Predator. That must be the old school, because I don't remember the first movie. So I thought, okay, that's the new Predator holding the old Predator head. Like, yeah, fuck, this ain't your daddy's Predator. But as my mom was pulling me away, I had one faint, wait a second, are those bones coming out of the hand? And then I got pulled away to be left with that leading thought. Just sitting there like, that was a pretty big hand. Huh. Then the trailer comes up, oh my god, a super predator. I really hope that this thing doesn't, like, it's like, oh, now the predators have to work with the humans. I want to think the humans are going to try to fight it while the predators trying to fight it. Although what they should do is they should have 4 predators in the jungle hunting that thing. Just have subtitles the whole movie. A predator has to fight. I would like to think that, like, I pray to God it's just a big Yautja. Could you think of how terrifying it would be if it's like an experiment and it can go invisible without the suit and it can already see in heat vision? Oh wait, is that what Yautja do, or is that the helmet doing that?
Yautja can see in heat vision, the helmet just refines it.
So can they turn that off and on? Like, if,
no.
Like, okay, so they're always seeing in heat vision.
Uh-huh.
Ah, that must suck when they, like, are outside in the daytime.
Hmm.
Unless they're just used to it.
Well,
fuck, that means that thing can already see in heat vision. Fuck. Yeah, that's... That